Ready? Black turn.
Hey, we got a lizard.
Black turn. Set.
Motion.
Hey.
He is only a freshman. In fact, he's the only freshman in Section 3, the most important position on the field. More to the point, he's been given the responsibility to lead Mexico's football program forward after several years that could best be described as a struggle. But Dante Turro says he's ready. Even though Turro started the last game of the varsity season a year ago, he was not sure of his status until the team met for its first practice in August.
It wasn't really they told me I was going to be the starter, but during like offensive practices and drills and stuff, they just put me in with the first string.
Even though Turro had won his coach's trust, he had to quickly win over his teammates also.
It was a little nerve-wracking playing with like seniors and upperclassmen, but I guess I gotten over it.
One senior who was won over quickly was Captain Alden Fox.
When I found out that we were going to have a freshman quarterback, I was a little surprised at first and a little hesitant, skeptical, didn't know how it was going to work out. But after seeing him play, I wasn't too worried because he was a real good player.
Fellow senior Cameron Pryor was also encouraged by last year's varsity start.
We played our last game with Dante as our freshman quarterback, but at the time he was an 8th grader. And I was honestly impressed with how well he played. And I was really looking forward to having him as a quarterback this year, knowing that he's very talented.
The decision to name a freshman to lead the team was not one that was taken lightly, according to 11-year varsity coach Timur Abito.
He's a silent, quiet leader, but he leads very loudly on our football field and our practice field. He just does everything right to the best of his ability. Certainly he makes mistakes and he's learning. He's a young kid, but I think he does a great job with coming to every practice with, I'm going to get better today, and I'm going to help people get better around me.
While the coaching staff has been impressed with Turro's physical ability, they have been equally impressed with some of the intangibles he has brought to the team.
When you have a starting quarterback at the varsity, you want to hope that they are skilled. You want to hope that they're a good leader. You want to hope they have good character. They have excellent integrity, and Dante has all the above.
Both player and coach admit that any success the program has moving forward is built in large part on the relationship during practice and games.
I'm sure he has dreams to play at the next level, and I'm sure he just is going to come here and get as good as he can get while he's here in high school. And like I said, he's a very coachable kid, so I look forward to working with him as long as I can.
Like most underclassmen, consistency, or lack of consistency, has been the primary obstacle. In 6 games, Turro has thrown for 652 yards, along with 3 touchdowns and 8 interceptions.
I mean, I've done all right. There's obviously some room for improvement. Well, one thing that's hard is like the speed of the game, like rolling out and making the reads.
Turro's season ended abruptly after its 6th game. An already small roster was decimated by injuries, and the team could not field the New York State required 16 players for its final game. What's left to think of this season now is next season.
But I think down the road we have 33 kids in our JV, and 10 of those extra are at our level. So really there's 43 JV-aged kids. So I think our program's future, with numbers-wise anyways, will be better in the coming years.
Much of next season's optimism falls squarely on the freshman who has demonstrated the ability to work hard.
They've given me this opportunity, obviously, so I respond to that by just trying my hardest every practice and every game.
For Eye on the Tigers, this is Cameron Sperling.